So, yeah, you can have a chat among yourselves, obviously, and then decide on the location.
So this is a full-blown co-op, so we're working together.
It's a full-blown co-op. We might break off at the end to answer the question separately, but otherwise, yeah, you're better off playing together.
Duly noted.
Or I would suggest you're better off playing together. I'm not your mum. Do what you want.
Right. I've made some notes here.
Huh?
It wasn't the cat with the museum artifact.
No, probably not the cat, no.
It probably wasn't. Because unless the man with the birthmark under his left eye was working for the cat.
No, it could have been, under the
You
pole.
never know. So I've basically sort of made 3 notes here. The woman was attacked. She had a strange, mysterious wound. There's a man with a distinctive birthmark under his left eye.
Yeah.
And she spoke about trees that were alive and also in a strange tongue.
Yes.
And you can always
Did you pick
repeat
up on
something that you know. Doesn't cost like an action.
Did you pick up on anything else?
So that was the gist of it, and obviously the kind of the witnesses would have been the orderly and his wife, the victim herself, and the officer in attendance. I don't think we got his name, but I assume he's likely to be at the police station.
All good shouts,
And
Detective Bergel. Who are we? Do we get given characters?
No, you're just friends of Armitage.
Right. Well, I guess you're Detective Bergel. Who else do they have in? Who else do they have in? Lovecraft, detectives and private eyes and professors.
they're everyone really. Street urchins.
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to be destitute Dennis. The poor street urchin who's got caught up in, who happens to have befriended Professor Armitage.
Somehow.
Well, it's like Sherlock had his, the street urchins when he
Yeah,
arranged for him. He's,
Right, so now we just choose a place to go.
Yeah, so, effectively, that's it. So whether you choose a location, whether you choose, well, they all have to be locations, but
Yeah.
whether you choose to visit a person, or whether you choose to go
so
to a
if
place,
there's,
or...
Can we
whether
go to the
straight to
hospital and talk
M46.
to the woman? Oh, straight to M46, the bakery.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good shout. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Should we not go to the hospital and see if we can talk to the victim?
That seems pretty reasonable.
I mean, then it's like, who stabbed you?
Yeah.
Or was it a stab wound?
Although if she's still just going on about trees are alive,
Well, the orderly might be there as well. Surely orderlies work at hospitals.
generally, yeah.
I hope. I had to waste a trip to the hospital. What do you think?
I think the hospital's
What
a
is he-
sensible start. Like you say, the orderly and the woman herself.
The other options are the police station to talk to the officer.
Yeah.
They do talk about this in the newspaper, but I don't think they say anything.
We've got more information from it than newspaper. So she's at the hospital.
Detective Garrison has made an appeal for witnesses. Right,
Okay.
to the hospital.
I need a number. Yeah, so this is how it works. So, you can't just go to the hospital.
To the Arkham book.
So here
So just for reference, it was well, maybe multiple hospitals.
So
St.
the
Mary's.
newspaper says St. Mary's.
I'd be so annoyed if that was put in there.
That is the only one of those. So yeah, we've got those.
C11.
Yeah, C11.
St. Mary's Hospital. Shall we go there then? Where is
Alright,
that?
so you're on the board. C11.
It's just around the corner, but it still takes time.
Correct.
Well,
Very well, C11. Armitage often mentions his friend, Dr. Vincent Sutton, as being a useful point of contact at the hospital, and you ask for the doctor at the front desk. The stern administration assistant frowns at your request, but dispatches a message to Sutton all the same. After you wait for what seems like an age, Dr. Sutton appears and greets you in a detached, professional manner. He's in his mid-40s, and his clean-shaven head amplifies the size of his thick, horn-rimmed glasses. He allows a cursory nod when you tell him the reason for your visit. Of course, Armitage told me to expect you, he says. You explain that you're investigating the mysterious case of the woman brought into the hospital after her collapse at the park. It's not my case, but let's head up to the wards and see what we can find out. Sutton leads you through the white halls, weaving in and out of the foot traffic. On the way up, he asks whether Armitage expressed interest in the lights dancing around at the nearby Emperor home. Some of the hospital workers have seen them, and the old building is supposed to be abandoned. When you tell him that Armitage hadn't mentioned it, the doctor shrugs. You arrive at Ward 6 and Dr. Sutton makes his way down a row of beds, stopping at the foot of one containing an attractive young woman. The woman is sleeping soundly, and Sutton lifts the charts from the end of the bed and consults the notes. We still don't have her name. She is listed here as Jane Doe. Strange, the wound on her chest was deep, likely created by a sharp blade, cutting into the flesh. However, 5 of the upper ribs on the left side were also fractured during her incident. It's as though someone removed or was attempting to remove something from her chest cavity. Most unusual. Dr. Noyes consulted the surgery to reset the bones. Speaking of unusual, Noyes cleared away a good deal of brownish coloured mucus from the wound. He sent a sample to the lab. The lab assistant was sent to the university library to consult medical treatises, as they were unsure of what the substance consisted. Pasquale knows about strange things as well. As Sutton ends his speech, a nurse arrives to administer a shot. No sooner is the needle withdrawn from the woman's arm, she thrashes in her bed. Sutton doesn't look concerned, and he pats the nurse on the shoulder. The discomfort will quickly pass. Then, shockingly, the woman's eyes snap open and she screams a piercing shriek. Sutton calls for help as the woman raves, madness, spittle dripping from her chin. Only at Bayfriars, but no, not there. The trees, why are they walking? Edward? Where is my Edward? Why is... the trees have eyes. Edward, we were supposed to meet at the bell. Why are we here? Edward, it hurts. Edward, stop it, stop it. Sutton steps in and holds the woman's shoulders, taking to her in a calm, soothing voice. After a few minutes of delirium, the woman slips into a peaceful rest. She's really been through the mill, Sutton says. The wound will heal just fine given time. However, as you've seen firsthand, there are some scars that are beyond their ability to repair. You've learned all you can from the good doctor. Her effects were taken for examination by the police. I think they were taken over to the criminologist, Dr. Corbett. Please let me know if you discover her identity. I'd like to contact family members. She needs someone to look after her. That's that. What have you learned?
Loads of shit.
Yep.
That was a good shout. My question is, if we go to the criminologist or whatever and we find out who this person is and we discover who her family are, should we then waste like a turn going back to the hospital and let this guy know that so he can get them over there to help?
I imagine that was probably the only entry.
Yeah, like there's no...
Yeah.
Because it's a book, it doesn't change when you go back.
Yeah, but they could have like entry number 2 if they return with the people.
Yeah.
The identity or whatever. Well, that's fine. I guess so some weird stuff going on.
Yeah, so the options. So we've got looking into the brown mucus. There's the criminologist, and there's also this Edward character that will probably come if we actually found out more about who she is, if she knows an Edward.
I agree.
And were we given any other name for Dr. Noyes?
No, just Noyes. Noyes.
So yeah, there's 2 noises in the directory. So
There are?
yes.
But how will we choose the right one?
Well, exactly.
There's also a Bayfriars church here.
So that was where she was.
She saw the trees moving around. She said Bayfriars.
So F14's down round this way. Foo!
So you could use the tokens to mark things, but...
I thought
she
the
was
tokens were
found,
to mark our current location, but
No,
we've
no, that...
done that with a pen. So 14. Oh, it's like a mini spot thingy thing. There it is. F14.
And do we know where the park she was found is? It was Upton Park.
So I'll be in there.
Here's
we're going to stay away because that's the crime scene, and like Armitage said, don't really hang out at the crime scene because police will get pissed off. But
don't want to piss off the police.
no,
It doesn't go well. Upton.
Is it going to be in there? Because there's some separate things.
Yeah, so these are like places.
So we've got.
Yates's Fine Jewelers.
So Bayfires Church is apparently abandoned.
Or is it?
Dun, dun, dun.
We got parks. No. Other locations. No.
Oh my god! Game designers. What's going on? Why is this so hard to find?
Utilities warehouses.
Are we sure Upton Park is a park and not a street?
Ooh.
Upton Park.
West High Street, where a young woman collapsed.
Okay, so West High Street is probably on the west
Yeah.
side. Yeah. So
Do we only have two of these little
Now you got
doodads?
another one. Don't know what you did with it, but
We lost the
you definitely,
doodad
you
bag.
definitely had a yellow one a minute ago. It was marking the bakery.
That's true. No, the bakery. Oh, there it
Did
is.
you eat it?
I might have eaten it. I might have been like, yum, bakery market. Right. And what about this Emperor's Home? Because I made a note about that. See,
that
I
was
made a note
mentioned-
from the newspaper.
that was mentioned in the newspaper.
Yeah,
but
Emperor Home equals spoopy, which is shorthand for spooky.
I did never guessed that.
Spooky creepy, yeah. And that's opposite the hospital, so it's somewhere around here probably. Wait, no, the hospital was there, wasn't it? So somewhere around here probably. Most of our clue tokens coming up in the southern end of the town.
Or is that what they want you to think?
Look, screw it all, let's go to the unvisited isle. It's time someone visited that.
We'll have to change the map. Just
It's
stick around.
double-sided.
Legacy, yeah.
When you flip it over, it just drops the on part.
Visited park. Isle, yes.
It's just me, or does miskatonic sound like a sort of a medicine? Like
Yeah.
miskatonic?
Forever be associated.
What are you looking for?
I'm still looking for this park, but
I don't think it
no
exists.
particular
It's
reason,
Upton West Street. What else did I make notes of? Mucus Pasquale grows.
yeah. Mucus Pasquale,
Mucus Pasquale.
famous gangster.
Pasquale knows about the mucus.
So
Pasquale's
who is
also on
Pasquale?
a list of useful
Oh,
people.
right.
He's here somewhere on the list of useful people.
Pasquale.
There he is, Pasquale Fenton, L4,
Oh, right, so
occultist,
he's an occultist.
spiritualist, and knows about the Mythos.
My toss.
Your toss?
Yeah.
Our toss.
The Mythos.
Upton Park is U67. I think it is famously not on the map because they ballsed up.
Whoops. Well, obviously, I mean, that's
So you got up
clever.
to 66 and then nothing.
Okay.
Is U67 somewhere else? I mean, is it referenced in the bookie book?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, well, you can't tell us that, I guess.
Um,
Well, what we could do is we could say,
But,
we tried to go there, and then if there's
Yeah.
nothing there, we could just choose a different one. Where did you get the park clue from?
that was from Armitage's opening in the thing.
Yeah, so to go back,
That's where she was.
collapsed on the sidewalk after emerging in a state of distress from the Upton Park.
Oh,
I think it's in
okay,
the newspaper as well,
I
isn't it?
missed that.
Women
No.
attacked in Upton Park.
Yes.
It's the headline.
I didn't read the headline, I just read the article. Oh my god, I'm the worst. I'm making a bloody note of it and I'm underlining it. Upton Park.
Yeah, I think.
Right, but that's also the crime scene which we're not supposed to
Well,
go
please. Wait, if we want to obey this jerky Armitage, he's going to slap us if we go see him.
to. Yeah, screw that guy. I wrote it here on my thing. Upton is a Armitage is a penis. Where did I write it?
There.
There, right there. So like, maybe we should just go to Upton Park. What do you? I'll let you
Dan-
choose this one,
Dan's
Danny.
in charge now.
Yeah, Dan's in charge.
So,
Like, just the-
My
the
location was
options.
good, so.
Yeah, so we've got the Well, there's the library. We know someone like the librarian for the medical treatises regarding the mucus.
Mm-hmm.
We could go see the occultist regarding the mucus, or we can go see the criminologist regarding her possessions, in which would hopefully help us find out who she is. All of which seem fairly reasonable.
Well, so you've given up on the park now, have you?
I'm not giving up on the park,
You can just
but
remember the park is there.
I know the park is there. You know, maybe maybe later it won't be as policey. And then, you know, that feels like a starting a new thread rather than following the ones we've got from this guy type thing.
That's true.
So, what was she saying?
Or we could go to Bay Friars Church. And just jump straight to the
We
end.
just jump there and get murdered by the cultists, and you know.
Well, that's
Yeah.
one way to end it.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if there's multiple endings. Is it like a proper choose your own adventure? Do not turn to another page. You have been killed.